Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday. Welcome back. My hair's a little crazy and I don't have makeup on. But we had to rush out the door this morning. The kids woke up at 6:30, which is about 30 minutes earlier than normal. Say hello.
Hi.
Right now we're waiting in line to drop off Kiara because she's getting fixed today finally. And because of all the COVID stuff, we're having to wait in our car in a big long line, and then we'll pass her through the window basically. And I already printed out the papers and filled all that out, so that's all ready to go. And then we'll come back later and pick her up because she's here like all day long. You get here at 7:30 and then just wait in line, like first come first serve kind of a thing. So it's 7:29 right now. I already called the school to tell them the kids were going to be late because I have to be here at a certain time with Kiara. So I was up at 6. I just took a shower and then got dressed. And then after we drop off Kiara, we're gonna go grab some breakfast, probably at McDonald's or something. I made the kids have some fruit and some yogurt at least. We're gonna grab some breakfast and then I'll drop them back off at school. And then I'm gonna try to get some cleaning done because my foot has been out of commission, but I can finally wear a shoe and mostly walk. I limp, but at least I can wear a shoe. I'll explain more about my foot later, but if you follow me on Instagram, I share in my stories daily about my foot issues and other things too, not just my foot. But anyway, we're just gonna hang out here in line, and I'll show you Kiara. She's being really quiet. She's being really good. She's never been in the car, I don't think. She is soft. Well, I guess she went in the car once when we brought her home, but otherwise she's never been in the car or been in the kennel for like an extended period of time or anything, so yeah.
I might lose specials today.
You won't lose your specials, you'll be fine.
I might be late for my merit test.
There's our Kiara baby. My sweet girl. Kiara.
Good girl.
Say hi. Oh, there you are, you sweet girl. Isn't she so cute? I feel like she looks super, super little in there. I don't know why.
I know.
But see, here's the line that we're waiting in. The line goes over and around. And there are people behind me. There's probably, what, 3 cars behind me? 4?
3.
5? I can't quite count, but
There's 3.
yeah, there's a lot of people behind us and a lot of people in front of us too. So it's 8:15 and we're still in line. I think we're only 3 or 4 cars away from dropping her off.
I really wish we had no school.
And we're moving forward. You wish you had no school. I know. They have testing this week because, you know, they're almost done with school and everything. We played a game called Yucky or Yummy that my mom kind of made up when we were going up to the cabin once, where we just talk about food and we just name something and then everyone else says if we like it or not. We say if it's yummy or yucky, like pickles.
Yummy.
Connor and Bo say yucky, Lacey and I say yummy. So it's just a little game to pass the time.
No.
Anyway, so we're just trying to survive in this car. So we just left McDonald's. I got everybody a McGriddle. Lacey and Bo have bacon. Connor and I have sausage. And now we are on our way to school. Okay, so we are home now. My hair looks crazy. It's like 9:30 almost. Bo's out there. I put on Frozen for him. He has to watch Frozen. So I wanted to update about my foot really quick and explain that situation. So it's kind of a gross story about warts, plantar warts on my foot. So if that grosses you out, speed ahead a little bit. But if you follow me on Instagram, I've shared about this in my stories. So when I was 17, I think, I got one wart on the bottom of my right foot. I was still under my parents' insurance back then, so we went and took care of it. The podiatrist told me that I will probably have a wart pop up on my left foot in the same spot. Sure enough, it did, but I was like 19 or 20 maybe when it happened, so I was not under my parents' insurance anymore, and I did not have my own insurance. So I just left it. Big mistake. So over the years, you know, I hadn't taken care of it, so it got a little bit bigger, and then another one popped up, and then it just spread and grew. So now I'm 30 years old, and I'm now finally trying to take care of it because it's like taking over the bottom of my foot. It's like kind of on the ball of my foot underneath like my pinky and ring toe. area because it's been neglected for, what is that, like 10, 12 years or something like that. It's large and bad. I went to go see a podiatrist in August 2017, so Bo was 5 or 6 months old or something. Smaller back then. And I didn't have as many random ones on my foot, but what he suggested was that he cut them out of my foot. So he literally like numbed my foot, took like a laser, cut out the skin, like removed the warts, cut out my skin. There was like holes in my foot. Back then we had a 2-story house. I had obviously 3 children. They were much smaller, younger. Matt was working full-time, and it was very, very painful. And he told me, oh, well, this could possibly, you know, come back. Well, obviously it did. So getting that cut out of my foot was for nothing. So then I went finally to a podiatrist again, I think in August, September, October, sometime 2020. What he did instead was take like a scalpel and kind of shave off the first layer of skin to like expose, like, I don't know, the wart roots, I guess, and applied like a topical medication. He told me at home I should use a pumice stone and like try and keep the skin like shaved down, because it's just like an overgrowth of skin, and I needed to keep it down or away so I could apply that same medication. I had to fill it through a prescription. It was $55 for a small glass bottle of whatever it is. But I was supposed to do this twice a day, scrape down my foot, apply the stuff, just wear a sock all the time, obviously, because I basically live in socks anyway. I have for a long, long time, because I've tried to avoid spreading it to my family and stuff. But it's just, you know, painful, it's gross. I cannot tell you the last time I got a pedicure. I always feel self-conscious when we're like swimming or, you know, whatever. It's just painful and uncomfortable and gross, and so I'm trying to take care of it. Anyway, so back in October or September, whatever it was, 2020, I got the procedure done, like I said, where he scraped it down and I had to apply the stuff. Well, that was going okay until I had to get a refill of the medicine, and I only had it for like 3 days, and it slipped out of my hand and fell onto our tile and shattered because it's a glass bottle. So at the time, I didn't have money to replace the bottle. And by the time I had the money to replace the bottle, I had to go back to the podiatrist again because the skin had grown over too much and I wasn't able to do it on my own, like get the skin away to apply the medication. I'm sorry this is gross, but it's real life and I'm sharing it with you. You're welcome. So I didn't have the money to go see the podiatrist because we still don't have insurance and we make too much money to qualify for access. Technically, by their standards, I think we make maybe $400 a month more than what the cutoff is, which is really unfortunate. So anyway, it's $120 per visit for me to go see this podiatrist, $55 for the medication, which I basically have to fill once a month, once every 2 months. And right now I have to go back to this doctor every 2 weeks for him to re-scrape, because I was like, this isn't working, like I need you to help me. I can't, you know, shave it down myself enough to apply the medication, because you need to keep that skin from growing back and kind of keep the wart exposed like that, so the medicine can actually like absorb and, you know, like be useful. So that's why I'm having to go through all of this. But because it was so neglected for so long and it's so big and it's so bad, that's why I'm having such issues walking and everything. It would take about 8 hours or so before I could start to feel my foot kind of hurting, and I would pretty much walk like normal for the most part, and then the next day after that I cannot walk on my foot. I have to walk like on the outer edge of my foot. But the first time this happened, I rented a knee walker or knee scooter. Because the doctor told me we were gonna have to do this every 2 weeks, I went ahead and just bought my own scooter. Even to rent the scooter for 4 days is, I think it was like $60 or something. And if I have to do this every 2 weeks, that's obviously twice a month, and I need the scooter for at least like 4 days after this happens, because I got it done Thursday and today is Tuesday. Today is the first day that I'm actually able to put my foot even remotely flat. I have to lift a little bit, like by my pinky toe. I can't put my foot completely flat. Even with my shoe on, I was still like limping and raising my toes a little bit. But going out to stores and like running errands, like I need that scooter, because The crutches were way too hard last time. I didn't realize that they were so hard. I've never used them before, and yeah, I'm way too fat for that. Don't have the upper body strength. It was rough. It was really, really rough. So that's why we bought the scooter. It was $125 with tax. I need to get this done probably at least 4 more times, if not more. And I've already had it done twice now, like more recently since I've restarted all of this. And my next appointment is next Thursday, so a week and a half from now. So basically I get about a week's worth of being able to use my foot. So that's when I like exercise and clean the house and try and do as much as I can, because then the other 5-ish, 7 days that I can't barely walk around, the house is a mess, everything is disheveled, I can't get anything done because it's too painful. And then even using the knee scooter, it's just kind of big and bulky and not the easiest to move around when I'm trying to move around the house to pick things up and do dishes and laundry and vacuum. It's just, it kind of gets in the way, but it's really good for going out of the house. That's kind of the update. If you've been hearing me talk about my foot for probably the last month, that's what's happening. Also, you saw us take Kiara to the vet finally. So Matt and I were not aware that girls spray when they're in heat, trying to like attract a mate. Bo's in here if you hear him off to the side. He's playing with a toy. We only thought males did that. So we were like, oh, we don't need to get her fixed. Like maybe we can have her find somebody and have kittens with. Like we were just gonna leave her the way that she was. Well, then we realized that she was peeing or spraying on things. Beds. I woke up in the middle of the night 2 or 3 different times in our bed. I went to roll over and then my shirt or my hip is wet or something because I literally like rolled into her spray that she put in our bed. She has done that in Lacey's bed 2 or 3 times. She's done it on boxes. You guys, one of the times we had gone to Sam's Club and I bought the muffins and something else, I can't remember. Luckily it was still in its package, like it was closed in the box, and then the muffins are individually wrapped. But we have to lock the girls up in our pantry closet when they eat morning and night because Archer's on a different food for his crystals and his, what is it called, bladder and stuff. So he has a separate food. So we lock the girls up just to eat. Well, she was peeing in that laundry closet on top of things. She peed on a soda box, like a case of soda that was already partially open, so I had to go through and wipe off each individual soda can with a Lysol wipe, throw the box away, wipe the floor, all that stuff. The muffins was an unopened box in the pantry. I went to grab the box off the floor to take them out for the kids to eat. There was pee all over that, all over the plastic on the outside. And then more recently, I had I think it was the box of cookies we got at Sam's Club, also still had the package on it. That was on the counter in the kitchen. She jumped up onto the counter, onto the box of cookies, and sprayed on it. So again, I had to clean that up. She's peed on the couch, so over it. So we realized what was happening. We were like, oh no, no, we need to get her fixed as soon as possible. And I don't know if it's COVID stuff or if it's just like a busy season for people to get their animals fixed, but I could not get an appointment any sooner than today. Like I scheduled this appointment almost 3 weeks ago because either no one was available sooner or the places that were available quicker were $500 to $700 just to get her spayed. So at the place we took her today, it's $75. That's also why it's a 3-week wait. So I've just been cleaning up random spray, pee, whatever you want to call it, everywhere, all over the house for the last month probably. So I'm so glad she's at her appointment today. She only sprays when she's in heat. So it's like a week in heat, a week not in heat, like week on, week off. So when she's in heat and she's spraying, we had started to, obviously when we noticed this, we locked her in the bathroom at night, just at nighttime, just by herself with an extra towel and one of her toys, just so she would not pee in our beds or anything. Like it was bad. Dixie and Archer are already fixed. They have been for a while. So she's the last one now to be fixed. And so everybody is now all on the same page and healthy and good, and hopefully will not be spraying anywhere anymore. So part of my vacuum broke. This piece is supposed to be attached to this, This is like the front roller brush thing that goes on the very front of the vacuum to like help suck things in. And last time this broke, we just super glued it. But the other day Matt was cleaning out the litter boxes and he accidentally, well, one of the clips on the side like broke, so half the litter box that was dirty, mind you, fell all over the carpet. So he was cleaning it up, vacuuming it, scooping it, all the things, and this piece broke again. So we contacted like Shark because the vacuum has a 5-year warranty, and I know this is filthy, but it has a 5-year warranty. However, this particular piece, of course, is not covered under the warranty, probably because they know it breaks all the time. So he jumped on Amazon and ordered a new one for me, also with some new filters, so that'll be here today. These floors are absolutely disgusting, so whenever I get this new roller brush in, I'm gonna be vacuuming the floors. So I also wanted to share with you guys that I got a laptop. It's new to us, but it's used. We got a great deal on Facebook. It is a Dell. I don't really know much else about it. Underneath is one of these like fan things. You can plug it in and it'll, oops, blast, you know, cold air at it so it doesn't get hot. I just leave it on here because usually I've been sitting it on my lap and sitting on the couch. We just got this from Amazon yesterday, a little wireless mouse, because the pad thing is kind of hard to use. And it's funny because the lady that we got it from, Matt went to go pick it up. You know, he went to look at it, test it out, make sure there's nothing wrong with it, all that kind of stuff. And she kept making comments to her son, who's a sophomore. Like, I think she maybe recently got this for him and then he was like breaking rules or doing something wrong or looking at things he shouldn't be looking at, because Matt said that the mom was making comments like, well, you know, these are the consequences, you shouldn't have done that, you know, and was like, oh, I hope you got everything off of it. Like, I don't know what was happening, but we got a really good deal on it. I think she just like wanted it gone, and he was all upset about it, I guess. So I don't know what happened exactly, but the reason why Matt got it for me is because I've been mentioning for the last like year, just kind of here and there, that I wish I had a laptop to edit videos, because right now, or you know, for the longest time, we only had like our home computer, like our big old computer monitor tower, whatever. And not that it's really been an inconvenience per se, but I would like to be able to edit videos on the go if I need to, if we go to the cabin, if we have any other type of trips. We're going to the beach in July for a week. Well, not the beach, we're going to Texas, but so if I need to, now I can bring the laptop with me and still edit videos. And I recently started playing House Flipper, which is a really fun game. Let me know in the comments if you guys play House Flipper also. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I love to play Sims. I have the Sims 4, but I mostly just build houses and do the apartments and stuff. And I never actually like played. So Matt got me House Flipper. Bo just came over here. It's 11:25 and we need to leave at 11:50 to take him to preschool. Yeah, 11:50. I was like, wait, is it 10:50? What?
Can I go to the camera too?
Sure, buddy, go ahead.
We're going to the cabin because I haven't been there for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the cabin sometime because we haven't been there for a while.
Yeah.
That's right. Go eat your food, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway, so, oh, but why we jumped on getting the laptop now is because of my foot. So, this time around, and because I think it was only 2 weeks in between and there's so much like trauma happening to my foot was literally like throbbing. Like I would get shooting pains in my foot. It sucked. Like that Thursday I got it done, and Friday my foot hurt all the time, and all we have here is ibuprofen, so I was taking like 5 or 6 of them like every 8 hours to try and keep the pain away. But my foot felt a lot better when I elevated it. So I can really only do that either sitting on the couch or in bed, because at the desk it's not comfortable, at like the dining room table it's not comfortable. So we were like, well, if I have a laptop, I can sit in bed or sit on the couch and rest my foot and still be able to get work done and not be crammed over there inside of a desk. So that's mainly why we did it, because obviously if I have to go every 2 weeks, I'm gonna be experiencing that amount of pain. every time I go. So this way I can still get things done / play games and research and whatever. So we still have our other computer too with our printer and all that stuff. So this is my laptop for work and for playing games basically. So today we are getting from Amazon not only the extra carpet pieces, what is that called? The vacuum. What is this? The vacuum, vacuuming the floor. The vacuum pieces, but also like this little tray. I'll have to show you guys, you know, the little like tray thing. So if I am sitting in bed, you know, you put your laptop on there. There's a lower separate part for the mouse to be on with like a built-in mouse pad on the tray thing. And it's like foldable, collapsible. So that's really cool. So I can use that either in the car, in the bed. I can bring that with us too, traveling, and use it. So that was very exciting. Not that I necessarily wanted to be spending all this extra money per se, but it's kind of been like a long time coming. And with my foot, we were just like, let's just do it. Let's just get it out of the way. So I will share the Amazon stuff whenever it comes in. But like I said, it's about 11:30, 11:25, somewhere in between there. So if you didn't hear, Bo goes to preschool now part-time, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. He goes from 12 to 2:30. So I get about 2 hours with drive time to normally edit a video, clean, laundry, whatever. Or sometimes I will just sit and watch a show uninterrupted, or eat in the silence and not have children bother me constantly. I can watch like adult shows with bad language or whatever, you know, it doesn't always have to be kid friendly. So it's been amazing to have those 2 hours, 3 days a week alone. Or I've ran errands too, like before Easter. I spent the entire like 2.5 hours shopping and getting last minute stuff for Easter. So that was great to be able to run errands without kids. So I have been much more calm, I feel like. A little bit happier because I get some alone time now. So yeah, it's been amazing, and it's been great for him too. Okay, so it is 12:20 now. I just got back from taking Bo to preschool. I'm gonna clean this house because it's been driving me nuts. I had shared about it in my Instagram stories, just pictures like behind the scenes of what my house looks like, and it's terrible. Like the kids and Matt only do so much when I can't do anything, and a lot of things just don't happen, like bare minimum, like kind of picking up the spots we need to sit at or use or whatever. Dishes, so we have them, and some laundry, so we have clothes. Otherwise, like, fans are gross, there's dust everywhere, there's stuff all over the counters. I don't have my vacuum part yet, so I won't vacuum yet, but at least I can just shove all the crap, the crumbs, the dirt, the hair, whatever, all over the surfaces to the floor, and then that way the floor is just ready to be vacuumed. I might mop too because it's disgusting, but at least vacuum today, if not anything else. It happens sometimes, but that's why I'm here to clean it up and put it all back together again like I usually do. So let's go take care of that stuff. So it's 1:15. I think I started at, what did I say, 12:20 or 12:40? I can't remember. This is like art stuff. I don't really know what to do with yet. This has cookies for the most part, I think. My stuff box I told you guys about in that haul has just stuff in it, some mail, sunscreen, a puzzle, the kids' Easter food, or what is it called, candy? I don't know what to do with. This is all the stuff Matt needs to hand wash tonight. I usually just set it aside so it's not in the way, so we have room to rinse other things or whatever else. But empty, shiny sink, everything else is cleaned off. The floors are still driving me insane, but at least everything else is like picked up and stuff. There's a whole bunch of like grass and dirt and hair and cat hair. There's a huge fluff of cat hair right here. That's Kiara's hair. You know, just stuff because it hasn't been vacuumed in over a week. There's my scooter, by the way. There is a basket too, but it's in my trunk. It fell off. So that's what I use when I can't walk. And now this has become Matt's computer, like his gaming station. So he has this giant thing out on there. It definitely feels really, really good to have everything mostly clean. I didn't like dust this stuff. Like, I wiped off the tables. I didn't dust off my fan either. But I'm gonna relax a little bit and play house flipper before I have to get Bo. We also need to take the trash out later, which is also Matt's job. But I should say I have to get Bo. After I pick him up, I go pick up the big kids. I just go from there to there, and I usually have to wait like 10 or 15 minutes, depending, before the big kids actually come out, so I just sit there in line. And then after I get the big kids, we're gonna head back over to pick up Kiara because she'll be ready to pick up around 4 o'clock. So we might be a little bit early, but we have to still wait in the line on the back side of the building, and they're gonna give her to me through the car and all that stuff. So we're just gonna bam, 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 pick everybody up and then come back home. And then I'm gonna share dinner with you as well. It's a chicken pot pie casserole from, it's from my farmhouse. That's not the right day. Farmhouse cookbook. This is not the right day. Obviously, we're here on the 13th. We did eat our pizza and salad. If you're wondering, I had shared our monthly grocery haul and our meal plans, so we're kind of off kilter a little bit. We did have pizza and salad. I need to mark that off. We're gonna have the chicken pot pie tonight. Tomorrow, we're actually having leftovers and then this potato soup. Or wait. Yeah, well, tomorrow is Wednesday, but we're having potato soup or leftovers. I don't remember what I said. And this meal was already made, so it'll even out. I don't know. But tonight we're making this chicken pot pie casserole. I will share that with you later as well. I've got one munchkin. Just picked him up from school. He said he had a good day. Ugh, this hair. It's like in a weird phase right now where I'm trying to grow it out. And so it's just like long and weird spots. Yeah, and I have spots on my face too. It's great.
And also, I just trying to see so I can make a flower.
Yes, he planted some stuff. They're learning about seeds and water and stuff in preschool, so they planted some flowers. Yeah. And when they grow, we're gonna pick it and you're gonna bring it home, right? Yeah. So he said he had a good day, which is awesome. I mean, usually he does. He's only had like one kind of tough day so far, and he's been going for a month, I think. So, I mean, success. And you like it, right? No, you don't like school? Yes, you do. You always tell me you had a great day. You're silly. But we are in line to pick up the big kids, who will fill those seats in about 5 minutes, and then we'll go get Kiara. We just got our baby. She's in here all backwards with the towel in there. Kiara, sweet girl. Aw, so now we're gonna go home. We're home now. She's a little groggy. She can't really like walk or stand up very good. Plus the cone on her, she's never had one, so she's like, what the F is this? So I feel bad, but she's doing fine. I'm gonna go set up the bathroom with a litter box, a towel, a toy, just to give her comfort, so she can stay in there. So she's not trying to jump all over the house or anything, and the other cats are not trying to lick her incision either, because that's a concern, not only for her not to lick it, but the other cats, you know? Like, they're gonna sniff her and be like, what happened to you? And then want to be all up in her business. Huh, Kiara? So I was coming in here to get the broom because my vacuum is still broken. I'm recording with my phone, by the way. I came in here to get the broom because the broom and my fan cleaner things are in here. So is my vacuum and the carpet cleaner that I got from Amazon a month ago and haven't even had a chance to use yet. But I've been smelling cat pee in here for, I don't know, a month now. And I didn't exactly know what it was. So when I pulled out the broom, I decided to pull everything out. These bags smell like cat pee. So Kiara has gone in here and sprayed on these. So I'm going to have to throw these in the wash, maybe on Delicate, because I don't know. This is like a lunch bag. There's another like tote bag inside of this one that's camo. So I think I'm going to put it on Delicate because this has like, you know, whatever that material is for a lunchbox. But they stink. There's nothing on the floor, so it just all absorbed into the fabric. And now Dixie is exploring. She tried to run into my bedroom. I have Kiara locked in there for now because I'm not done with the bathroom. I just swept, like I said. So I got to get her other stuff in here. But I just wanted to share that with you. I found more pee. Like I said, I've been smelling it. Didn't know what it was. Didn't really want to explore because I didn't know if she had like jumped up onto here. This is a mess. It never stays organized. But luckily, so far, it's just on those bags. So my table thingy just came. I will have to show you out of the box. I think I got a gray one, if I'm not mistaken. But it's really cool because it has 3 LED USB lights, 4 USB ports, cooling fan, the little mouse pad. So this, where the laptop sits, is adjustable. So I will link this down below if you guys are curious or interested in it. So this little light, like a reading light on the side there. Isn't that cool? So let's open it up. And then my vacuum parts are over there too. There's also kind of storage underneath these. If I wanted to put anything in here, the reading light, if I don't want to use it, just kind of clips in down here. If I don't want it. And it's just off to the side. So the cooling fan thing, keep the laptop from sliding off. Built-in mouse pad. And then it's got the legs somehow. Here we go. Just like that. And this came with it too. This is the USB charger thingamajiggy. So pretty cool, right? You can pop it up. But there's a stand too to make the mouse pad up more, like you can adjust it in the back, more up or just completely flat. And this also has 2 different spots, one higher, a little lower, or flat as well. So I can use this in bed or the couch or whatever. And see, here's the new, how does it come out? This is like a bright, like orange. I mean, I know mine's dirty, but I don't think it was this color when I got it. It kind of matches my shirt. So, roller brush, cleaning brush, apparently. And the filters, which I don't really need. I mean, I guess I could replace, I might as well. I cleaned them about 2 or 3 months ago, but this is really what I needed. So now I can vacuum after dinner. This is the back side of it. So you would be sitting here facing this way, but I wanted to show you underneath. So see, there's 2 different spots for you to put this, or there. And then the mouse thing is like a chair, like a beach chair. So it has a bunch of different slots for where you want the mouse pad to be really high, which can match this, or almost matches it, you know, or you can have it lower. But that light is right here, and that's where this little holder thing is if you don't want to use it. So this can like unclamp, not with one hand, but there we go. And then you can have this like up and over. I don't think it has batteries, but isn't that cool? So I'm really excited to try this thing out tonight. And here's the storage, like I said. You can put something in these little compartments, or I guess even in here you could fit stuff, pens or SD cards or a notebook, snacks, whatever you want. So here is dinner. It smells amazing. The biscuits are not, well, I mean, they're done, but they're on the lighter side. Last time we did them, they were almost burnt. So everybody has the exact same thing. If you're new around here, I don't do 5 million different things for my family members. We all eat the same thing, and we always eat together every night. Bon appetit. My hair looks crazy. It's been a long day. My foot is starting to hurt. I did too much. I was like, whoa, I can walk, and then I just went crazy. So yeah, also why I look terrible. Yeah, it took me forever to vacuum because everybody kept needing something, asking me questions. Tried to give Kiara her medicine. I went to check on her, or no, well, I went to check on her, yes, but I had to go get the kids toothbrushes and stuff because we're not using that bathroom right now while she's in there. Well, when I went in there to check on her and get the toothbrushes, she had slipped out of her cone somehow. So I called Matt for help, and then I realized that we also needed to give her her pain medicine, and so we had to chase her around the house carefully, you know, pick her back up, put her cone back on, and then while Matt was trying to give her the medicine, I don't know if you can see very well, she scratched me. It doesn't look that bad, but it stings. Cat scratches suck. She got my chest a little bit too. This is just my lovely, beautiful face. But that sucked. So I don't know how I'm gonna give her her medicine by myself because she has to take it 2 times a day. So I'm going to sit down on the couch. It's 7:53. Both of the boys are in bed. Lacey is in our shower right now, and then she's gonna go to bed because they were all up, like I mentioned earlier. I think they were up early today because of everything that we had to do. So it was a productive day, a long day. My legs hurt. It was a little crazy. I feel like all I did was talk a lot, drive a lot, and then I cleaned the house. Like, what else did we do together? I have no idea. Nothing. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you for hanging out with me and coming along. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will try to maybe clean some more, film some more cleaning videos, I should say, or decluttering videos, because like I said, that closet needs done, underneath my bed needs done. I want to use my new carpet shampooer and clean the area rug, and also clean spots on the couch and our dining room chairs. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that this weekend maybe, because again, my appointment is next Thursday, about a week and a half away, before I won't be able to walk again. So I want to try and hurry up and get things done. So I'm going to try to film a lot for you, so that way there's not really any gaps in content. But I hope you understand. I hope that it's okay with you that there's maybe a gap in some content. I'm trying my best over here. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please consider subscribing if you have not already, and definitely follow me on Instagram or Facebook as well. My hair is driving me nuts. Also, if you're still here, oh good lord, if you remember my hair being long, if you have been with me for a while, please let me know in the comments if you think that I should keep my short hair, because right now it's really long. Like, it's short, but it's long short. Does that make sense? So like, I can't do anything with it. It drives me nuts. It's too long but too short to do anything with. So it's weird and in between things right now. So let me know if you think that I should, does that make sense? Let me know if you think that I should keep it trimmed, keep it short, or if I should let it grow out again. Do you like me better with short hair or long hair? Let me know. But anyway, I will see you next time. Bye guys.